Hey my Gapsters, if you're new, go ahead and subscribe and join the gang. You know you want to. I know you seen by that thumbnail, that title, that this video is going to be a story time. And y'all, you already know my story times be a little bit interesting. This story time, y'all, okay, so it happened right before I moved to Chicago. So I'm gonna just hop right into it, get your snacks, whatever. I'm gonna get straight to it. So this happened right before I moved to Chicago. So I was in Ohio, and as I was packing, getting ready, like packing up the crib, throwing out stuff, doing things like that. This particular morning, I didn't feel like I had a habit of door dashing on. I don't know if it was Saturday mornings, but like on the weekend, it was like, no, it was Sunday mornings. I remember it was Sunday mornings. Because Saturday, I cook like a big breakfast. And then Sunday, it's like, But here, me being in Chicago, I cook breakfast on both days now, okay? But when I was in Ohio, it was like Sundays was like my chill day. I didn't want to do nothing. So this morning, I ordered some DoorDash. I ordered McDonald's breakfast because Ohio really didn't have too many like breakfast spots. So don't knock me. You cannot go wrong with McDonald's breakfast. I don't care what nobody say. So that's what I did. I ordered me and my kids some breakfast. Now, in the midst of me ordering this breakfast, y'all, Lord. Okay, so I placed the order for the breakfast. DoorDash should get there. Now, I'm bonnet on, robe on, no bra. Waking up morning, look like I wasn't looking the best. So I answered the door, and I don't care what it is, I'm always smiling. Like, if you know me, I'm always smiling. I could be having a bad day, and I'm always smiling. So I answered the door with a big smile, and he's like smiling at me, and it's making me smile even harder because he had a cute smile. Like, he was tall, chocolate, nice smile too, so with dreads, and he looked cute. But I just too was like, I'm just focused on getting my food. Okay, so I want to say like about a good 5 minutes after I get my food, I get a ping on my phone, and it's a message, and it's through DoorDash. I'm like, okay. I'm thinking like maybe he forgot to give me something. I don't know. So I opened the message, and it was like, "Aren't you Gap?" I'm like, what? Because if you don't know, you finna know. Like, people do not be knowing my name. So a lot of people that know me from social media just call me Gap. And I mean, that's cool and all, but that's not my name. So that's how I knew we had never met in person, because he was calling me by a social media name. So I'm like, yeah. And he was like, I thought that was you. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, how the freak, who is this? Like, how do they know me? Who is this? Now I'm starting to get like paranoid. I'm getting paranoid. So I'm like, how you know me? Like, who is this? So I did ask, I'm like, how you know that? He was like, pretty much social media. Then he was like, you don't remember me? And I'm just like, no. Mind y'all, this is all through DoorDash app. I did not know that after your order is complete, that your dasher can still be messaging you. But he was still messaging me to the point where he even gave me his number through the messaging app. Now, y'all, this part is where I was really contemplating. I didn't know if I should use the number or not, but I watch too much like criminal investigation stuff, so my mindset was like, I'm just gonna text the number because he knows my address. This man know where I live, so it was like, I don't want to do anything to trigger him. because y'all, I know with some crazy people, so I just didn't want to trigger him or any weird stuff. So I'm like, let me go ahead and use his number because he already know how I live. Like, and I was so irritated too about that because if anybody know me, I'm very low key and private. So the fact he knew my number, my address, I was just over it, y'all. So I did. I ended up texting him, and we have a conversation. He's saying, how I'm doing, and I was kind of like, why you didn't say anything to my face? Like, I don't know why people do not approach me too often face to face. They wait till like, I don't know. People just be waiting. Like, I don't know if people be intimidated. I don't, excuse me, y'all. I don't know if people be intimidated or what, but people don't never just like straight up approach me. So, I'm like, why you didn't say nothing? He was like, cause I wasn't too sure and whatever excuse. So, we texting and he then proceeds to tell me like, oh, he's a basketball player. He, works for overseas right now. I guess it's off season, so he's helping his mom. He's telling me all this stuff, and it was sounding good, but it too wasn't making sense because I'm like, if you got all this going on, why are you DoorDashing? Like, no shade, no tea, cause get your money. You know what I'm saying? But like, why are you DoorDashing if you're doing this and doing that? It just didn't make sense. And then he was like, yeah, I'm the man around here. If you need anything, now he like bringing it up a notch. And I'm like, oh, okay. So what's crazy? I took it upon myself because the town we stayed in was very small. That's another reason why you never really caught me hanging out with a lot of people in that town, or for sure not dating. Because everybody grew up with everybody knew everybody. So word gets around real quick there. So I asked people that I knew, like, do you know him? Have you seen this person before? And nobody knew him. So I'm like, you can't be the man if don't nobody know who you even is. Like, so I'm like, okay, whatever. Then he proceeds to try to like ask me, if you ever want to drink and smoke, let me know, da da da. And I'm like, no, I just don't give that. Like, I don't give that. I'm not that type of girl. Like, Like, if I ever chill with you, I gotta really, really like you and really be comfortable. I'm not just finna sit up here and be just chilling with you. I'm sorry. That's just me. I'm not. So, the conversation was just for that day for me. I stopped communicating with him because I was finna move to Chicago. It was no point in me finna start like a new relationship or a new situationship. It just was no point. So I left him where he was. But he did contact me, the following, I think, day, or it could have been 2, I don't know. Trying to hang out or whatever for the weekend and stuff, and I just never text back. I had a bad habit of doing that too. Like, I never text you back. I don't know, but yeah, I've never text you back playing with me. So, I don't know, but that is how a DoorDasher hollered at me through the app. Like, I didn't know you can do that. And that's so scary too. So, yeah, I hope you guys like my story. And like, comment, subscribe. Definitely got a whole bunch of more stories. And I'll see you guys in my next video.